3 minutes.
Well, a very good afternoon and welcome to our continuing coverage of the Boodles from Stoke Park in Buckinghamshire. And our next match features the veteran Frenchman Gilles against the young Australian Thanasi Kokkinakis. And the first thing to tell you is that somehow it's still dry. The weather forecast is pretty much predicting non-stop rain all day. There's a lot of rain about all around this area, but touch wood, fingers crossed, none of it has fallen on these lucky ladies and gentlemen who've got the best seats in the house for this upcoming match. Something of a institution now, the Boodles, first held back in 2002, so its 16th year. And that small stadium court seats 2,000, and you're never more than 12 metres from the court. I've had some real superstars here in the past. Agassi, Sampras, Henman, Becker, Tsonga, Djokovic, Nadal, and Andy Murray, to name but a few.
Thanasi Kokkinakis won the toss and chose to receive.
It's one of the exclusive events of the year. And if you think these surroundings look familiar, you'd be right. It's got a bit of a history, this place, particularly on film. Goldfinger in 1964 was filmed here. A famous golf match between Goldfinger and Bond. And also Bridget Jones's Diary in 2001. Simon there, who's 32 now, ranked 36 in the world. He has been as high as 6. That was back in 2009, but his tournament earnings a massive $12 million plus.
Time.
He's won 12 career ATP titles, going all the way back to 2007. His first was at Marseille, and his last also at Marseille. That was just over 2 years ago. Born in Nice, lives in Switzerland now. And his opponent, 21-year-old Thanasi Kokkinakis from Australia. Born and lives in Adelaide. Ranked 478, but he was as low as 69 a couple of years back. Just nudging towards $1 million in prize money. Very good friend of Nick Kyrgios. In fact, he was beaten by Kyrgios in the 2013 Australian Open Junior final. And he teamed up with Kyrgios to win the doubles in that junior event. Actually, at Wimbledon that was. And he won the doubles the same year. And he had a really bad left shoulder injury. That's why he's tumbled down the rankings. He missed all 4 Grand Slams last year, but now back fit. And it'll be interesting to see whether he can seriously trouble his more experienced opponent.
Gilles to serve.
He beat Milos Raonic in the first round at Queen's, so that's pretty good form. Here we go then, Simon to serve. He's a craftsman, Gilles Simon, as much as a tennis player.
15 love.
If you're playing, he makes his half of the court look microscopic and your half extremely wide, as you saw in that last point. Well, there's a statement of intent in the opening game of the match.
15 all.
Superbly smooth forehand from Kokkinakis. Something for Simon to think about. Well, very, very early days, but every indication this could be a hugely entertaining contest. Great philosophy about the game, as you'll see. Trying to explain why he mixes everything up. And so if you keep just going for power, you become predictable. And he's never been accused of that. Just looked like he might have slid a little bit on the surface there, Kokkinakis.
40-30. Game, Simon.
So a relatively straightforward hold for the Frenchman in the opening game of the match.
First game.
You got a few minutes. I've got tight or wide of him, the whole yeah. But you got much from playing? Yeah. I mean, I've got like tighter than playing, wider than playing, wider the whole thing. I mean, well, we can come back. I'll just wait here, but I mean, yeah. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish some of my script and stuff. Come out. Anything like that. So see between.
Thanasi, Kokkinakis to serve.
Love one.
Net first serve. Oh! Love 50.
Opens up with a double. He's got one of the fastest serves on tour, Kokkinakis. Simon's going to know he's in a battle trying to get this first serve back.
(30-15).
Even that second serve carries a fair amount of venom. It's a good leave. You can see the funny side because it missed by, well, a coat of paint, literally. And it didn't clip the paint on the baseline.
Game, Kokkinakis.
A very straightforward hold. And you point that Simon 1 was a double.
1 game on.
Just a reminder that if it does go 1 set all, the third deciding set will be a championship tiebreak.
(15 love).
Simon doesn't have the power, obviously, of his opponent serving-wise, but he has the craft and the experience. And use placement rather than power. That's what they come to see. A shot between the legs. He had no alternative. Played it pretty well, but it was a very straightforward put-away for Kokkinakis at the net. It's good lob, actually.
(30-15).
Good angle found by the Australian there.
30 all. (40-30).
Well anticipated. Moved across very smartly to cut it off at the net. 2-1.
Simon leads 2 games to 1. Time.
Kokkinakis then. Serving at 1-2. Got that forehand working beautifully already.
15 love.
Oh, brilliant from both men. That was a Simon classic.
15 all.
Well, it doesn't count as an ace, but as good as. It's got the frame of the Simon racket.
Fourteen, 15. Game, Kokkinakis.
Well, a service break might be hard to find here from the early evidence. 2-2 it is in the opening set.
2 games all. Fifteen love.
Well, when he hits them, they still stay here.
30 love.
Technique plus timing equals power. Unrelenting from Gilles Simon at the moment.
40 love. Oh! 14, 15.
First double.
Game, Simon.
So, not a hint of a break so far. 3-2 the Frenchman leads.
Simon leads 3 games to 2.
sorry that took so long.
Time.
Kokkinakis then, 2-3.
Love 15. $15. $30.50.
I think that might have hit a line judge. That clipped the line? No. I think it was actually an overrule from the chair, because I don't think there was a call. Anyhow, it's 40-15. Fantastic tennis. Fantastic. Thanasi Kokkinakis wins the point, but the loudest applause of the day by distance for that.
3 games.
Thought it might be an entertaining encounter, and so it's proving.
$15 love.
Lovely return, and wouldn't have surprised me, you know, if someone actually made contact with that
15.
little casual backhand flick behind his back. Didn't bounce as high as he thought.
15-30.
So all of a sudden,
15-40.
a couple of break points here for the Aussie. Yeah, well controlled volley.
$30-40.
I can't believe that. I can't believe he missed that. I think he was just trying to pull off some kind of exhibition shot. Anyhow, let's have a look.
Kokkinakis leads 4 games to 3.
Yeah, he was, and he couldn't do it. And he's a breakdown.
Time.
With new balls then, and with a break. 4-3. Kokkinakis. Yeah, well left.
15 love.
I don't think Simon even moved. It's his first ace, but he's had so many serves that haven't been returnable, first serves. Simon running from one end of the court, one side of the court to the other. Just toying with him there. Well, that's one way to deal with it, I guess. Stand and deliver.
40-15. Game Kokkinakis.
Well, a very straightforward hold for the Aussie. And now Gilles Simon has to serve to stay in the set. It's his first ace.
$30. $40.
Making short work of this game so far. Well, that's the easier part done, holding on to his own serve. Next, he's got a break. 5-4, Kokkinakis.
Kokkinakis leads 5 games to 4. Time.
So, serving for the set then, Kokkinakis.
Love.
Almost feel sorry for, as you'll see, there's nothing you can do on the end of a barrage of these bullet-like first serves from the youngster. Just missed the centre line this time. Not much fun for line judges either, getting in the way of that. Missed it. Hasn't made too many unforced errors so far in this match. It was a rare one.
15 all.
Once again created by the excellence of the first serve.
30-15.
And that forehand into the net gives the Australian 2 set points.
40-15.
Almost cramped him up a bit. Never looked comfortable on that backhand. So one saved, one to go for Seymour.
Game first set.
So, first set to the Australian. It's taken him exactly half an hour. 6 games to 4.
By 6 games to 4. Time. Second set. Simon to serve.
So trying to find his way back into the match. Second set. Don't think he or she caught
15
it,
love.
judging from the hilarity. Well, I think it just died when it bounced right on the baseline. Absolutely no chance.
15 all.
Just almost stopped dead, didn't it? Nothing you can do about that, other than laugh. Probably the right shot, just the
13,
wrong
15.
execution.
Forty, 50. Forty, 30.
Much better volley from Simon, who takes the opening game of the second set.
First game, second set. Fifteen love.
Still going to be Simon's biggest problem to somehow find a way to break the Kokkinakis serve. Unforced errors might be the only way. Missed that by a distance. And here's a little glimmer of hope for Simon at 15:30. And now 2 break points.
15-40. Pick the ball up, please. Thanks. Yeah, get the ball, please. Thanks. 30-40.
That's when Simon's thinking, at least I've still got 1 more break point. If he doesn't have another one of those down, might have an opportunity. Oh, lovely. I don't think Simon was expecting that at all.
Deuce.
Moving across, and as soon as he saw the backhand going down the line, he knew that there was no way he could adjust in time. Deuce.
Advantage, Kokkinakis.
Well, you heard Kokkinakis say shot. He knew from the moment it left Simon's racket. Well, it was good. Still a chance then to break the Australian serve back to deuce. I think he had 1 eye on his opponent.
Advantage, Simon.
Yeah, he thought it was the end of the game. It's not. It is break point again, though.
Deuce. Advantage, Simon.
Second double. And a fourth break point. So, annoying insect, I think. Well, he should know. They get a few of those down under.
Deuce.
Keeps creating the chances, doesn't he? But then keeps failing to take them, Simon, for the break. Fourth deuce in this game. I think we can call that a no-nonsense volley. Amid all the jocularity on court, he's playing some exceptional tennis.
Deuce. Advantage, Kokkinakis.
Now, can he close the game out this time? Not like that.
Deuce.
And he's missed that as well. And yet another
Advantage,
opportunity
Simon.
for Simon.
Net, second serve.
Yet another opportunity goes begging for the Frenchman.
Deuce.
Deuce number 7 now.
Advantage, Kokkinakis.
Yeah, it did look good.
Kokkinakis.
So finally, he's able to hold, and it's 1-1 in the second set.
1 game. $15 love.
It's looking really good on his own serve at the moment, Simon.
30 love.
Really should have taken one of those chances to break in the previous game. At the moment, Kokkinakis' timing has left him somewhat.
Game, Simon.
So in double quick time after the previous marathon game, Simon back in front 2-1.
Simon leads 2 games to 1. Time.
Big chance.
15 love.
Didn't have to maybe quite go as close to the line as that. Well, certainly at the moment, the
15
Kokkinakis serve is the one that looks by far the more vulnerable. Just gone off the boil in this set. That was pretty good though.
30-15. Net for serve.
Good tactics from Simon. Ground stroke from Kokkinakis is a little bit short.
30 all.
He spotted it, got into the net and forced the error.
(40-30). Game. Kokkinakis.
That'll work. 4 aces now and 2 games apiece, second set.
2 games all. Love 15.
That will annoy him a little bit.
(15 all). Net for serve.
We heard the crowd gasp, the power of that shot from Kokkinakis.
15-30.
Frightening.
(30 all).
Yeah, hard volley to control. It's a
30,
slightly
40.
awkward height, and here's the first break point that Kokkinakis has had in the second set.
Game.
He's missed it,
Kokkinakis.
and there's the break. 3-2, Kokkinakis.
Kokkinakis leads 3 games to 2. Time.
With the break then. It's a really confident volley.
15 love.
It'll work that way as well. Hand of apology.
30 love. Net for 7.
That's woken someone up in the crowd. Well, hasn't lost his glass, that's the main thing. Lovely to see a match being played in this kind of light-hearted way. It's got that reputation, the Boodle. Well, the return was right at the Aussie's feet, and he could do nothing with it. And having broken, he's potentially in danger of being broken back here. 30 all. Remember, he saved a succession of break points already in this set.
$40-30. Net for 7. Game Kokkinakis.
Well, he holds on, and he's 4-2 up now, and Gilles under real pressure here.
Kokkinakis leads 4 games to 2. Love 50.
Very deep return, right in the corner of the court. I think surprised Simon a little bit. Could see him moved across there just so he could free his arm, but mishit it.
Help. 15-30.
I think he's missed that. I think he missed it.
15-40.
He did. Couple of break points for a 5-2 lead. Trying hard not to not to hit his opponent there with the ball. Probably why he pushed it wide.
Game, Kokkinakis.
So there's the break. A double break now. And just one game away, the Aussie.
Kokkinakis leads 5 games to 2. Time. Net first serve.
Serving for the match here then, of course.
Love 15.
Third double.
Fifteen. Please, please. First serve.
Nailed down the line, absolutely nailed.
$30-15.
And wrong-footed.
40-15.
Couple of match points then for the Australian. I'm sure he wasn't aiming at her, but you wouldn't want to be in the line of fire, would you?
$40-30.
So just over a couple of hours, a straightforward 6-4, 6-2 win for Thanasi Kokkinakis in a hugely entertaining match, played in a wonderful spirit against Gilles. My colleague, Ollie Wilson, will be along shortly to guide you through the last 2 matches of the day.
Thanasi, great to have you here. Can I have a little bit of a chat with you? The crowd would love to hear from you, wouldn't you, ladies and gents? one of the up-and-coming stars from Australia. Great to have you back. I know injury's been a bit of a problem over the last 18 months. You've had a variety of injuries, shoulder and a few other ailments. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm the best. Well, first of all, thanks for coming out. Had an unreal time here 2 years ago, so when I had the call up, I was definitely going to come. No better way to prepare for Wimbledon. So, first of all, thank you.
They're a pretty good crowd.
Yeah, they're very good. They're very good. They make you look good. I've had a couple drinks in them, and they get pretty rowdy. So it's.
Oh, really? Yeah, actually, a few of the ladies wanted to know, because you've got quite a long name, Thanasi Kokkinakis. Do you have a... Yeah, I wondered if you had a nickname.
That is actually shortened already. My first name's Thanasios. So.
Say it again.
Thanasios.
Wow, I didn't hear a thing then. I was just looking.
I do have a short name.
What are you known by?
Do you want?
It's fine, honestly. Look, the ladies are waving. They really want to know your nickname.
Okay, my nickname is spelled differently, but it's Cock. Thank you.
You are a good sport. Thank you so much. You won last week. You beat Milos Raonic. It's a great victory. So surely that gives you a lot of confidence going into next week.
Yeah, definitely. After so much time out, to come and have that win, first round centre court in Queens was unbelievable. We made the final there last year and the final in Wimbledon. So my first top 10 win after all that time out. Big credit to my training staff and my coach and family for sticking by me all the bad times. So that was a massive win for me, and hopefully I can stay healthy and keep it going. Listen,
you are a brilliant sport. Thank you so much. We wish you the best of luck. And we hope to see you later on in the week as well. Yeah, great stuff. Gilles, lovely to have you here. You've been here many times. Oh, you okay? You all right? So, yeah. How are you feeling right now?
Terrible. Hold. Terrible.
How do we get through this?
Now, for me, it's long. No, I'm 32, so I need a 3 hours massage.
Anyone volunteer? Oh, look, she is in red over there. She's available for selection.
Okay, I have a drink with him because he hands me one, and then I come to see you after.
On a slightly more serious note, quarterfinals Wimbledon 2015. What are your hopes this year?
Well, I don't know yet. No, really, I just try to get ready right now, and I mean, as you can see, even the young players, they are tough with us. Now he's what, 10 years younger than me, and he's not even letting me win one set here.
He's not even sweating.
No, he's not sweating. That's terrible. That's why. So I just hope I will make it to the court first, and then try my best to take out some of the guys.
And finally, are you modelling yourself on Benoit Paire, or is he modelling himself on you?
No, I think we are just two very lazy guys. That's the only secret. It's not about style, it's just about being lazy.
Both with huge beards, ladies. You're a great sport as well. Thank you so much. We love your company. Gentlemen, you've got... oh my goodness, I'm a bit scared about what's going to happen right now. She's getting ready for that massage, and so is he. Lots of photos, that'll be front page of the Daily Mail tomorrow, or back page. Right, we have our next match. Cliff, we're ready to go, are we? And I believe the gents are ready to come on court. Another fantastic match for you now. Are they there, Cliff? Are they right there? No? We'll just wait a couple of moments. Wait just 1 minute. Our next match is between Denis Shapovalov. I know, I've had a couple of glasses already. No, I'm joking, I haven't. Shapovalov, thank you. Denis Shapovalov. And he's up against Benoit Paire. They'll be on court in just a couple of minutes' time.